Welcome back, everyone. I was gonna say I had to stop myself from saying I feel like it's been forever since I've played Terraria, but I feel like I say something very similar to that every video. Let's get right back into it. Thank God I labeled my character. So I'm on this one. I don't know why I favorited the world but not the character. So where are we at? I think we are trying to gear up to face our first boss. So that, I believe, will be my goal for this episode. Now, the first thing I want to do here is I want to come up and I want to get a PU anchor down here on the table so that I can put my money in there just to make sure that I don't lose it all the next time I inevitably die. Is there anything I should be doing right now? I could potentially get some more tungsten and try and upgrade my armor set. That could be a good idea. I've got plenty of torches. I still don't know if I'm in a situation where I can go into the corruption yet. So what I might do is go back down into the underground jungle, because there's a decent chance that they'll have some suspicious looking eyes there, which I can use to summon the Eye of Cthulhu. I really wish I had a grappling hook right now, but it appears I do not have the number of gems required to make one of those yet. So that can be another thing. I should probably also be making an arena, but yeah, I would like to get myself personally equipped first. Yeah, thought that might happen. So, quick little update. Because I have another set of recordings. I have Bioshock and Borderlands due to go out, which I am also recording in this style. They haven't gone out yet as I'm recording this, which is probably poor form on my end, because I feel as though, because I posed the question in there of how people feel about me recording these with a much higher microphone sensitivity, and because I've not got the feedback on that yet, I don't know what the consensus view on this video will be, but I'm just doing it anyway. But quick little life update since then, because those were like a week ago. Things are actually starting to take off for me, like, quite nicely. I don't know how much the people in charge of these are going to want me to say about these, so I'm going to keep it very vague. But I have been brought on for 4 new voiceover roles on top of one that is... Okay, man. On top of one that, for a production that is due to come out in September, which there is a trailer out for on Instagram and on YouTube, on the page of one Studio Amnesiac, who I have worked with to star in one of their projects, which there is now a Meet the Cast video up for me on there, which is really trippy to me to see my face alongside with hearing my voice in one of those. And by the way, that is a perfect chest to get. I needed that magic mirror and I needed a suspicious looking eye, so we are already on an amazing track in this video. So if I can get a couple more nice things like that. That would be excellent. There is a chest down there. The first thing I want to do is come up here and get the stuff that is over here. Because if I could get a set of platinum armor, that'd set me up extremely nicely. Man, stop. Come here. Much I like the underground jungle as a place to like get things, to like get yourself set up for later on in the game. I hate the stuff that lives here. So I need to go back and recheck my other videos in this series so far, just to remind myself of what class I said I'm gonna try and go down. I think I said either mage or ranger, which makes getting stuff from here even more important than it would be otherwise. Because usually, since I always kind of default back to warrior melee, I only really get this stuff so that I can get the blade of grass sword to be able to get the knight's edge. But this time around, like, I need the armor. Oh, and the fine whip grappling hook. That did not hit me. There are many more hornets down here than I ever remember them being. They're just something of a minor inconvenience. Yeah, I would love to upgrade this armor though, because if I'm getting chucked about like this by regular hornets, then the Eye of Cthulhu is going to be a problem for me. So let's go in here. Ooh, I see a life crystal. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. There we go. My god, man. Let me do this so I can get my regeneration rate up. God, I do not remember the controls for this game anymore. Right. Did you not drop anything? God damn it. I'll take use to sell you, I think. Which is not something that I usually do in Terraria. I just kind of keep stuff to hoard it. It means that I end up using up an ass load of space. When in reality, I should just be, I should be selling the stuff that I don't need. Because, I mean, I guess my, idea behind that is I don't buy all that much stuff. But I mean, like the mechanic sells really useful stuff that I often end up going to, and dude, yeah, this is much more annoying than I was ready for. God, I hate the fact that you can't knock those out of the air. Hornet, come here.
This feels like a mini boss fight already. Like, I think this is just normal difficulty as well. Imagine if I was on expert mode or, God forbid, master mode. This would not be an ASMR playthrough, I'll tell you that. Yeah, free. I was hoping that my tungsten pickaxe would be a bit quicker than this. It's kind of important that I get these guys. So something else that I'm definitely looking to add to this channel at some point is I'm probably going to look to do a playthrough of something that I only just picked up in the summer sale on Steam recently. Baldur's Gate 3, which I've been playing quite a lot of, and I am absolutely loving it. I'm a big D&D fan, and so naturally that game does a lot for me, and that will be a while down the line, down the pipeline, because I'm looking to, I'm in the middle of my first playthrough with some friends of mine, so I need to get that one out the way first, and then I'll also be looking to finish up my solo playthrough after that, which I'm running in conjunction with that just to make sure I'm not slowing everyone down by being stupidly slow in combat. Then after that, I'm going to look to do an ASMR playthrough on this channel. Maybe be a rogue for it. I'm a warlock in my save with my friends, and I am a barbarian in my solo save. But, you know, for the ASMR one, rogue I think makes sense. And I think that'll be generally a good time. So that is 100% something I'm interested in. Because, like, whenever I get new games for myself, I always look to see, oh, could I get used to that on stream? Could I make that an ASMR video? To try and get as much use out of games as possible. And yeah, that immediately came to mind when I was playing that. Because despite it being very kind of high energy and kind of stressful, it is also, in a way, a very chill game, and just going around in the world, just I think it would make for a perfect atmosphere for an ASMR video. So you guys can look forward to that coming up. I'm also just realizing that as I'm playing through this, I'm kind of fading in and out with how loud I'm being. There's going to be parts of the video that are much softer than others, but what that allows me to do is I can ask you guys whether you prefer the much softer, quieter delivery, which I've been generally doing in my other videos, or whether you like me being a bit louder, but more sort of you know, a bit rougher, a bit more gravelly with my voice, and like deeper, making full use out of it. Because I'm interested in that. It's a thing that I don't think I've brought up before, especially with this new video style that I'm currently experimenting with. I think that could be a lot of fun. Just to ask you guys how you feel about that. Because, you know, at the end of the day, my priority is the people who stop by. I'd like them to hear how I'm presenting myself and be like, yeah, I'd like to come back for more of this. So, whichever one sounds better to you guys is what I'm going to keep doing. So maybe I need to be less self-conscious when it comes to my vocal presentation, like at all times. Yeah. What I should probably do at some point is craft a pocket watch so that I can tell what time of the day it is. Because if it was like early at night, then I could get myself back home and because if it was early in the night, I could teleport back home and fight the Eye of Cthulhu like now. But I do want to keep looking around just to see what I can do here. Yeah. Ow. Okay. It's going fairly smoothly. I'm down to lava level, which is interesting. Allows me to pick up some obsidian, which is lovely. I always find that I never have enough of that. Oh, I can't, yeah, of course I can't get that yet. I need, can't remember if I need something to prevent knockback. That's what I really need. That does allow me to go home though. So I don't remember if I need a gold tier pickaxe or whether I need a corrupt crimson pickaxe for that. I'm gonna need to sort these out at some point, but for now, Ninja's Gift. I mean, I don't use magic at the minute, but it's a thing. Using there, I can make an mana star. Oh, I got 2 of these. I didn't even realize that. Lovely. I don't have any bullets on me at the minute. You can go in there. I'm gonna take these. And you. Oh no, I need diamonds. I don't know if I have enough diamonds for the platinum thing. I think emeralds as well. I'll also take some iron and wood. And see if I can make... Oh, I need... Do I need a table and chair to make this? No. Okay. I need a... Is it a sawmill that I need? What is it I'm making? I do need a table and chair for that. That's frustrating. I'll go in here. I'll just place it here. And then I'll smelt this stuff down. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to close my window, which I've had open this whole time, to make sure that no car audio is picked up like you heard earlier. Okay, so let us see. I can get rid of you for now and put you back when I need to. So let's go ahead. How much do we need? 15, 40, 60. Ah, oh, damn it. Okay. I don't have enough emeralds to make the tungsten staff. Oh no, I do still need that. Oh, I do. Yeah, I'll use up 10 for that. I'm cool with it. Because I will need that at a later date. Let me put that there. What's the time? 2:50 a.m. That is not enough time to defeat the eye in the way I am now. So, the first thing I need to do is finish that off. What I also think I should probably do is make some kind of dedicated place for chests. So what I might do quickly is gather up a bit more wood and I didn't realize I got the nature's gift in my hair. Well, I say in my hair, it's on my helmet. I don't know how that's being kept in place. Let me gather some wood and then... Oh, Jesus, Alan. I was entirely paying attention to that eye. Right, I might make a little, like shed here. Let me get rid of all this dirt here. Right. Take you back. And if we go, because chests are 2 blocks wide, let's put on there. So we doors that go. And 2 block space for the door to open. And 1, 2, and then let me go get another chest from over here, just to mark that off. There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 for the door. Just realized I'm going to need another one. 1, 2 there. Then I'll fill up the space between. That's the only one I have for the time being, so I'm going to put those together. I'm not going to fill them for now, I'm just going to keep them there, and then I'll work on that as we go. What I will do is start to build these walls up. And I might make this out of something else at some other point when I get... I'm sorry, Doc. When I get a more interesting building material, but I just wanted to have this there just to give me an idea of what I'm doing, and then I can put some houses in like on top of that. So let me do some of that real quick. I'm gonna put you in there, and you, and wait, no. Keep you. You can go in there. So you should be in there. Oh yeah. So what else? Let me check what I can do with... Where the jungle spores go? Okay, that's not going to be enough for anything, is it? I can make the thorn chakram, which could be useful actually, but not particularly right now. So, okay. The jungle spores is the main thing I'll need to prioritize there. Oops. No. So, I could go back. Or I could just explore more of the world. I'm not going to go through the corruption if I can. So I'm going to head this way and see what awaits me. Oh, is that maybe a bit quicker? So the things that I would like to get, obviously tungsten is the main thing, just so I can buff up my armor a bit more. And some emeralds or rubies, not really, because I need gold for that, which I don't have. But emeralds or diamonds would be really nice, particularly diamonds. I would love to get a diamond staff, but I would like, well, enough tungsten to make 4 bars to finish off my armor set. And then I would like some gravitation potions, would be really nice, so that I can start to look for floating islands and hopefully get something useful from there. I don't really know what I'm expecting, or what I think I really need out of there, but like I don't remember how much damage the Star Fury does. So that could be nice. Okay, I see a chest there. It's something that I can look into. Radar, that is a thing that I need for the cell phone. And an iron skin potion, which is always lovely. So, I mean, there's a bit more tungsten. This will be enough for 2 more bars, I think. Ooh, traveling merchant. Ooh, that could be worth looking at. Okay, I'm gonna have a quick search around here. Just pick up a little bit here and there. I don't remember how much it is for 1 tungsten bar. I think it's 5 ore. So I might actually have enough. No, I don't. Okay. 20 should be enough. So let's see if I can't find just a wee bit more elsewhere. And then I can head back and see what the traveling merchant has for sale. What I'm certainly not doing is going in the beehive right now. Yeah, if I can pick up some more jungle spores as well, that could be nice. Because as I've said, I would like the vine whip, ivy whip, whatever it's called. And the, which I don't actually know if it is called that, because they do have whips in the game. And obviously the jungle armor. Okay. Some more vines would not go amiss. There we go. Oh, I know there's some somewhere. Just trying to make sure that I stay out of the hive. I do not want to accidentally summon Queen Bee, because she would ruin me right now. Surprised I've gone this far and don't have climbing claws. Ooh, what's that? Is that diamond over there? I think it is. Let me pick this up first. I think that might also be a structure off to my left that might have a chest in it. Ow. Could you go away? Okay, no, I'm entirely making stuff up. Senator, my sources, I made it the fuck up. Ah, lovely. Right. So these should mean that I'm able to get the diamond staff, which will be immensely useful, I think. I don't actually remember how much damage it does, but surely it's more than anything I have now. And a sapphire, because why not? Even though I can't really make anything with that. There we go, shoe spikes. As the final thing to fill up my accessories slots for now. But I wish I had my vein miner mod. My excavation mod, because that is so useful. Just so I don't have to sit through all this. I feel like I have asked this in the past, but whether you guys would be at all interested in seeing me do a modded playthrough on this channel at some point as well, or whether once I'm done with this series you would just want me to move on to something else. Either or is totally fine. But in general, whenever I play modded, I do love it. I love all the stuff that it adds. I was going to say, I do not trust that chest down there. That is a dead man's chest. So I need to be careful around here. Let me heal up real quick. Ooh, band of regeneration. Nice. Oops. No. Nature's gift doesn't help me all that much directly now. Okay, well that boulder's not going to get me. But what I need to do is I need to do this. Do I have a danger sense potion? I don't. That would be ideal right now, but I can't have everything. I think that's the only dynamite that there is here. Have a quick look. Okay, no, there is a second one. So these chests are a pain in the ass. Okay, alright, good. All that for a flare gun, are you kidding me? All extra jungle spores and a stinger is nice. But let's see about you. I don't see anything around. A cloud in the bottle as well. How much do I get from you? No, we do that. One extra defense doesn't do anything. Okay, right. So it means I can jump even higher now. Not by much, but certainly better than nothing. Ooh, that's a very convenient find. Oh yeah, I can actually get some use out of the flare gun right now. I didn't think about that. Okay, it's very nice that I've actually found the entrance to this. We are not going to need it for a very long time, but it's nice to know where that is for much later on. If I had to guess, it will take me like another like 24 parts of this series to get there, but you know, we'll see. Right, let's see what have you got. Got you for if I wanted to start a yo-yo build. I don't think I can make a good yo-yo right now. And you'll be back, so I don't really mind that. Alright, let's wipe these chests down. And what I might do is I might organize these off camera. So like when I'm done recording here, just get going with stacking these up so you guys don't have to see that, because at the end of the day, that's not exactly the most thrilling content, is it? Let's move to 50 there, which is nice. Green thread. Oh, interesting. So let's go over here. Yeah, now I can get the ivy whip. As much as I do want these, my priority is probably getting you. Alright, no, first thing I want is, 23 damage is very good for the time being. And that means that I had well enough to make you then. Lovely. That takes me up to 15. I was at 9. That is a decent little increase. So I put those in there. I can. Ooh, that's worth doing, I think. There's wood. Yeah. It's probably worth upgrading you. Is it? 59% pickaxe power, 50% pickaxe power. Yeah, no, that just says a combined meteorite. So I don't think that actually is. No, I don't think that actually is worth it for the time being. Huh. You pop those in there. You go in there. And then I don't need those anymore. Or you. Let me pop these in there. I don't really want to use up potions and I don't have to. Yeah, so I should be ready to fight this thing. I'm just trying to think. Do I want the Ivy Whip now? Because it will help me move a lot quicker. Because I'm good at moving around with grappling hooks in this game. Or do I save up to get the armor and go down a mage build with you? How much is it altogether? 8, 24, 32. Okay, yeah, I might do that. So what I'm going to do, we're at 37, coming up to 38 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fight the Eye of Cthulhu now. What I might do is actually start quickly making the bare bones of an arena. So let me get a good amount of these going. I'm not going to make it a full arena for now. I'm just going to extend it out far enough so that the NPCs aren't in immediate danger. So I can run back and forth between these as opposed to having to keep jumping up and down. Let me do you. Just a lovely feature. I really like that I'm able to do that. Go. Let's just extend this out until I use up all of these. Jungle campfires, but I don't think that's particularly good. Just not chance it when it comes to the regeneration buff. There I am. Right then. I think we're ready. Start off with this. So I think we're only on normal difficulty. There shouldn't be anything crazy. Yeah, that staff's a good addition. So I can't remember if the Eye of Cthulhu is nowadays the only boss to have this theme tune. But I hope that is the case. Like, this feels like this is definitively its song. I don't really associate it with anyone else. Like, I remember when for a long time Duke Fishron had this song, and I was like, that feels wrong. Duke Fishron. Yeah. I like that that's sometimes hitting it twice. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is definitely not expert mode. I should have made it expert mode, I think, even though I've died at ass load already. Yeah, that does double hit. Oh, crazy. Oh, that was easy enough. You know what? Let me put that on just to taunt and to celebrate. Let's go with another one. Being sneaky, are we? See if I can just keep this going all the time with these mana stars that they're dropping. up. It's gone perfectly. Ooh, and I get the trophy. Nurse, what was your name? Molly? There you go. You can have that. So, that's got me, and I got another Eye of Cthulhu mask, which I'm not going to need, but it's nice to have that there, I guess. I'm just going to get rid of those arrows. And then let me smelt that down and see what I can do with this. So I'll give you about 40 bars. Exactly 40 bars. So with that, I could have actually done with getting the counterweight, I think. I could have made use out of that. But that bow's not a crazy step up. I could make the fishing rod, but I don't know if you guys would be interested in that. I do have wood in my inventory as well. I think I might just need to hold off on that until I can get the stuff from the Eater of Worlds as well, which, with any luck, should be what I accomplish in the next episode. The great thing about this game is you'll stall out for a bit, but once you're done with one goal, a lot more of them start to fall very quickly. So in the next video, we should be able to get the Eater of Worlds out of the way, and then once we're done with that, we should be able to get pretty quickly go on to Skeletron and Queen Bee. And then once we're in the dungeon, which we can spend a full episode doing, we can move on to getting set up for the Wall of Flesh. So realistically, we should be out of pre-hard mode in maybe about 4 episodes. I'm going to do some building to make some more NPC houses off camera, I think, and build up this a little bit so I can sort all this stuff out. But in the meantime, I think this was a very productive video. I got a little bit more health and mana. We've got a better armor set. We beat the Eye of Cthulhu comfortably. We've got our new go-to weapon, I think. So what I think I'm going to do is, and I might also gather up a couple more jungle spores so I can make that jungle armor. Because I think that could help us out a lot. So yeah, very productive episode. And are you like my bunny? No. Like, do you just inhabit that house? But yeah, I will be back here. Well, it'll be in like 2 weeks. But in the meantime, I'm going to record an episode of Hades. I will get some Bioshock, some Borderlands. We're going to be closing out Bioshock very soon, as a matter of fact. So make sure you're there for that. And just keep everything rolling. So yeah, hope you guys had a good time. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Have a good night, everyone.